This is a Squad podcast.
I should be a DJ.
No doubt, pop in the dread, fuck the weed, house so elegant. Hate females with no intelligence, embezzlement.
I feel like I'm on Juice 2. You remember when Q was spinning? Juice 2. Yo, episode 97, man. And I was sitting there, all these songs from 1997, man.
Well played.
And I was sitting there thinking, because I'm like, yo, it's episode 97. It's like, yo.
You could at least have some songs that said 97 in it. This would have got
I mean, he did, and the ODB song definitely said 97.
one song.
Is this 1997? Well, first off, that was Wu-Tang.
One song.
Oh, well.
But still, but these were like the biggest records to me in 97.
What grade were you in 97?
97, I graduated in 01. My math is terrible back then.
Woo! I am.
So you was in like the 7th grade?
Middle school. We was in middle school. So I remember my boy brought the Wu-Tang Clan tape to the to school, and it was 97.
I think I was in the 4th grade in 97.
I was in the 1st grade.
Woo!
In 97.
So you not knowing this Wu-Tang and all that, I get it.
Damn,
I get it. But yeah, this is episode 97 of the podcast, brothers.
What's
man.
going on, folks? It's your boy Fresco in the building. You can follow me on Twitter at Fresco Bin the Famous. That's Fresco BIN Famous, and on Instagram at Fresco Fame.
And I'm your boy Flaw 700, and that's it.
On there, and I'm flossing her on everything.
Well, you know what? Follow me on IG definitely, because I'm trying to get my IGTV popping, man. So Flaw 700 on Instagram.
Word. Speaking of that, I got a question. So you've been working out. I peeped that. So you tweeted something, Fresco, the other day
really?
about not about necessarily. He didn't at you, so I don't know if it was about you, but you tweeted something about people being in the gym.
Oh, yeah. I said just because you lift 35-pound dumbbells and I don't think you can't get your ass whooped because you a gym head.
I was like, "Are you talking about Flo?"
No, I wasn't talking about him in particular. I actually don't see his social media, which is weird. You know how some people you follow, you don't see their shit? Like, I actually had to put my notifications on. I had my his notification on his page so I can see what he posting related to the show. But, like,
That's
I don't
weird.
randomly scroll and his shit don't come across my page. It's weird. I get the alert when he go IGTV.
I do see
But-
that. I get it too.
That's about
Yeah,
it. But no,
yeah.
I wasn't talking about him. It was just a general statement. I was actually talking about my boy Nash.
Oh,
That's who the fuck I was talking about. I was talking about my boy Nash. Shout out to my boy Nash, but fuck you, Nash. Let's talk about you.
35 pounds. That's a lot to lift though.
Because he
That
called
shit's
me
hard.
Tubby. We in a group chat.
Aw,
he
you are
I
not
said
tubby.
something.
First of all,
I said something. I said I don't remember what I said to him, but he called me Tubby, and I called offense. I said, bro, I can smash all the joints you smash. You wasting your time. you wasting your time. What you doing it for? So But then that's when I said, hey man, listen, just because you lift 30-pound dumbbells in the gym, don't mean you can't get your ass whooped.
I know my
That's
music.
it.
I know my music kind of threw you off, but you didn't introduce yourself, Kayla.
I damn sure didn't. What's up, y'all? This is Kayla. You can follow me on what's it called? I always forget the names of the damn social media. Twitter, vitamin _
You had these pages
KAI.
forever.
I have Instagram _ killer _ KAI, and all the other social media is fucking corny. So just focus on Twitter and Instagram.
What other social media do you have
Snapchat,
besides Facebook? Oh,
Yeah, Snapchat trash now, man.
Yeah, I just use it for the filters and not even that, because Instagram has the filters, some of them filters now, and Facebook is just fucking annoying. So
And do remember, you can find us on all media platforms that host podcasts, especially not
streaming
especially
services.
streaming
is the word you're
services,
looking for.
but
shout out to Spotify.
we're on Spotify.
Shout out to
we're
Spotify.
everywhere.
I'm
So
fucking with y'all this week now. 2 weeks ago I was irked, but I'm fucking with y'all
yeah,
now.
tell a
Why you gotta
friend
keep bringing
to
up the
tell a
negative?
friend.
Whatever.
So we got a special guest in the building. Kayla, you want to introduce her?
I sure can. So for episode 97, I decided to bring one of my cousins. Now, I got a couple cousins, so there's a special reason why I brought this cousin with me tonight. Well, today. Let me see. Again, so when I was trying to think of different people to bring on the show, I was trying to think of different, what is that called? Different areas or different professions. I feel like a lot of times in podcasts, we always focus on the content creators, the graphic designers, the mixers, the rappers, the singers, and that's all fine and well. Those people, y'all are talented. That's an important part of society, being creative, whatever. But I wanted to explore different areas of life because Black people are successful and expressive and creative in all different aspects of life. So y'all know y'all know that I'm always trying to be on my health shit. So I knew that my cousin has a meal prep business. And, I meal prep for myself. I like to eat. I like to cook. And, obviously with meal prep, you're focusing on healthy food. So I was like, and, my cousin, she got a little buzz. So I was like, let me see if Lindsay wants to come. So Lindsay, do you want to introduce yourself to the people?
Hello. I'm
Hey.
Lindsay.
What up, Lindsay?
What's going on,
Hey
Lindsay?
guys, thanks for having me.
We appreciate
Thanks
you
for
coming,
coming.
man.
Shout out to
Thank
Lindsay
you.
for coming through, man. Gonna show you motherfuckers how to eat right.
As we mentioned earlier in the show, episode 97.
Yeah.
So this is what we do. This is what we've been doing, and we just appreciate everybody that come through, especially those who travel.
Thank you.
You from Philly?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So thank y'all for having me.
How old were you in '97, Lindsay?
97. Well, Kayla's only 6 months older than me, so
all right.
same age. I was only
Okay.
in like first grade.
All right, cool. That's cool. I'll take it.
Oh, so I was playing some. I was playing some oldie. Was you sitting over there like? Is that Drake?
No, my dad. Shut up. Listen, my dad's a DJ, so I got
okay.
old soul.
Okay,
But
all right.
it was a couple I ain't know.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Which ones didn't?
I bet it
you
was
know?
the Wu-Tang.
That's an important
It was the
question.
Wu-Tang.
Damn. Yo,
It was the Wu-Tang.
you young bucks got to put some respect on Wu Tang.
Out of Wu-Tang, all I know was ODB and
Method Man.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Ghostface.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I do.
All
Yeah.
right.
My bad.
You know
I mean,
Master
shit.
Killer. No? All right.
Right.
Damn,
No,
bro,
that's
that's
no
a
for me.
super.
All right.
That's a super reach.
We like the. I went deep in that
You should
bag.
have said
Right,
you
ouch.
go out first.
I think
I don't know how that
I think it's the
is.
same.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It
well.
is.
I would.
I don't know that nigga.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Anyway,
You got Master Killer, tomato. So we like to start off the show with our week in review. And with you being the guest, we would like you to go first. Just tell us what you did this week. Anything interesting?
Interesting. Not so much, honestly. I work Monday through Friday, so that's kind of what it revolves around most of the time. Besides that,
You went to the Beyonce concert.
I did go to the Beyonce concert. I forgot
How did you
about
forget that?
I know.
How did you
Listen,
forget
Because
that?
I forgot it was on a Monday.
Oh, okay.
I'm so used to going to concerts on the weekend.
I heard Beyonce concert was trash.
It was not trash.
Whoever told you that?
You didn't hear that.
Right.
Ain't nobody tell you that. Ain't nobody tell you that.
No, I'm dead serious. Somebody that went told me
Why they
that.
say it was trash?
They just said they felt like they've seen that show a couple of times before.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've seen her 3 times, and
Be honest.
I think it
Take
was
the
different.
stand hood off.
I can take the stand hood off because Jay-Z was there. Hov brought a different aspect to it.
Are you a Beyonce fan or more of a Jay fan? Or
Beyonce.
okay,
of course.
so what are the difference between her concerts? Because I would think you would get the same show, right?
Well, it depends. No, she puts on a totally different show each time. It
Okay.
depends on the album.
Okay.
Yeah, like she plays off of different aspects of the CD. So when it was Sasha Fierce, she played on that whole aspect. When it was B-Day, she played on that. And when I say it's a show, it's a show.
Beyonce works hard, man.
Yeah, she does.
If I was to go to a Beyonce concert, I would, and if I was willing to pay that type of money, I would appreciate what she gave me because she works hard.
I seen Jay-Z and Beyonce on the first On the Run tour. That was nice. It was a lit concert.
I didn't see that one. That's the one I didn't.
I didn't see none of that shit because
it was dope.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
I sure as hell ain't gonna do that shit twice.
We not doing that, Keela.
I do want to see Beyonce.
Why?
Okay. Thank you. Say that. Okay.
Right, but just like I don't really care right now. I have more important things to worry about.
I've just seen it already.
I'm just saying it changes your life, okay?
I've heard that. And I believe because whenever I do see like snippets of her performance, like she is an excellent performer. I'll never take that away from her. I can't take it away from her. But I got bigger, more important, life relevant fish to fry right now. So
but that was my week. What should it all do?
Okay. Well, my week, as you can see on the big screen, I've been watching Avengers all week. I'm telling you, like, this is a 3-hour long movie, and I watch it over. Like, this is my shit.
Between this and Black Panther.
Black Panther is still my favorite movie. Black Panther is still my favorite movie. And Fresco would tell you, I wore that out, kinda. Like, he used to come down here and it be on. But then right now, this is Avengers week. And
you can't help but watch it when it's on.
And the Black Panther is in here too, so I'm not cheating Wakanda. But I had a fun week because I was at work, but I made the best of it. I started a fitness IG channel. At first, I was just on there talking, just like, what did Mello do? Oh, what did such and such do? But then I caught a buzz when I just, I like a light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, yo, take your tripod to the gym, record, upload it to the IGTV. Get hot on there before, everybody else gets it. You know what I'm saying? And like get your numbers up, and then you could possibly, monetize off that. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my IG thing. So if you on Instagram, follow me, Flaw700 on Instagram, and watch my videos. New one every day, and that's just what I've been doing. If I'm not in the gym, I'm giving tips on how I do my intermittent fasting. You
still
how
watching people eat.
No, y'all know people about to watch me eat. Yeah, he says it like that, but I'm not really.
Because that's going to prompt the question. Like, I'm like, you watch who eat? Why?
Well, I'm not watching. No. Listen. So I'm not watching them eat. What happens is these two guys, they work out, right? Okay. And they have a tremendous personality, which is where I get it from. So when I lift, I do a voiceover, and I try to bring personality to the video. So
it's not just
So it's not just one set. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm a clunk head. You're not getting none of that. So I'm trying to be a personality over it.
Okay.
So these guys that I watch, they show you that you can eat certain foods and still have a muscular body. Okay. So they go to the drive-thru and they say, "Hey, let me get that chicken sandwich," and you don't realize that you're watching them eat. I'm just like, it didn't hit me until who was that said that?
Shamir
said people watch people eat on YouTube, and I never looked at it that way. I just said, well, I do watch people eat on YouTube. But I'm not going there to say, hey, let me watch them chew that burger. I'm going to watch them.
Yeah.
Why is you'll get it later. You'll get it later.
I got
it. Doesn't make sense right now.
If it don't make sense now, anyway.
But that was my week, so I'm pushing my channel right now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, my week was fine. I stayed in my mom's house for a few days. I know she was missing me, and she's been wanting me to stay there. So boring as Delaware, I sucked it up and went. That was fine. It was peaceful. I always get a good night's sleep at my mom's house. As far as me personally, my week it's been kind of emotional. Like, I feel like I'm in a transition. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of my job because the nonprofit world is really something else. I'll just leave it at that. So
wait,
really,
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Didn't you just leave a job to go where you at?
Yeah.
And you already
Yeah, but my thing is let me back up a little bit. I genuinely enjoy the work that I do. I enjoy the HIV, health education, sex education. I enjoy that. That's why I'm like kind of torn, but just the circumstances that I'm under and the severe lack of resources is really a strain, and it's really stressful. And I know for a fact that I'm not operating as effectively and I'm not being as impactful as I should be in that environment. And it's a disservice and it's a waste of my time. And so I know I need to get out of that environment. Plus with the stuff that, Lindsay and I are cooking up, it's hard to like that. The way that just popped up, like it fell right in line with what I was thinking about like 6 months ago. Like when I was transitioning from one job to another, that was like a personal thing that I wanted to start. So the fact that it like came like the time that it came and it just fell right in line with shit that I've been brainstorming, I was like, see, something's about to click, something's about to happen. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and I know that something's about to change because, like my spirit is real agitated. Like I'm just, I'm a very patient person. I'm a very reasonable person, but like my fuse has been kind of short lately. And it's because like I'm on the brink of something new. Like Can I ask you a question? Yes, sir.
I don't want to interrupt your week.
No.
But you don't have no kids, right?
Damn sure don't.
Why don't you just quit and just go for it? Like just go. Just jump.
Because niggas got bills.
That's a pretty good fucking answer.
You got a car note, right?
I got a car note and car insurance and student loans. And
we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the student loans.
Oh, yes, Lord, we are. Shit, I just got the text the other day that I skipped my payment. It's like, I know, nigga. I ain't got it.
I know.
But
explain. That explains it all. That explains it.
But other than that, yeah, I had a good week overall. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm motivated. I'm healthy. I'm in my right mind. It's a good week. How was your week, sir?
Trash.
Bye,
Why?
My weeks are the same, week in, week out, man. My week was chill. I worked. I feel like I'm being thrusted into entrepreneurship because work is just like,
trash.
Why am I wasting my time here?
No.
I think that's how we all feeling.
I be sitting, I be twirling on my desk, looking at the ceiling, talking to people. Hello.
Oh shit. Attitude.
For the fourth time, ma'am, I can't do that.
Attitude.
I be wanting to say, please don't fucking call back here asking the same question. Because you're going to get the same answer. No, I want to speak to a supervisor. He going to tell you the same shit I'm telling you now in a more pleasant tone, bitch. No.
Right.
God damn it, it's no. Just fucking, did you get it now?
And it's hard to stay focused at work now that I'm gaining more clarity of what I want to do. Yeah. It's hard to like focus on somebody else's bullshit.
Right.
Because I definitely be at work working on shit for our shit. So
right.
Like, fuck them niggas, fuck this Wi-Fi. I'm using it for what the fuck I want to use it for.
Hey, you want to hear something crazy? Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, because y'all was about to go in real quick.
Sorry, but that just sparked it when you said you be at work irked. Like
I
be too.
ain't say I was chilling. I ain't get on you like you did me at the live show.
Damn sure didn't, because I ain't fuck. Never mind, go ahead.
Anyway, so what's that? Oh yeah, I struggled like a motherfucker this week. Like I really did. Like each week I feel my grasp on a 9 to 5 slipping. And I gotta find something else soon before I start selling crack.
Finex, I'm this close.
I'm close as shit. I'm just about to say fuck it and risk it all, bro. Like if I call you, if you get a collect call, I'm gonna just tell you where it's buried at. Take care of my son.
Oh my God.
That's terrible. Oh my God.
That is terrible.
Break off my BM and just make sure he good. But yeah, man, my week in, week out. I actually look forward to these Fridays. Yo, payday Fridays be the slowest days of the week. Yo, it's like the closer it get to that clock out time, the slower the fucking second hand go. Like, come on, bro, stop playing. Stop playing. Ooh, shit. 4:30. I'll be ready to fucking backflip out that bitch. But that was my week, man. Daddy shit and struggling with these 40 hours, man. Giving my 40 hours a week to the man. Pause. Pause.
All right, so you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No.
I want to start this episode off with LeBron James, man.
James.
We got to talk about the king.
LeBron James. He played for the Lakers, by the way, if y'all forgot.
All right.
So let's talk about this $8 million public school that he built, where the students get free bikes, meals, and college tuition.
Fresh.
That is
I mean, it's not a fresh fiesta, but whatever.
Now,
And it's a job placement program for parents. Like,
it's a whole bunch of stuff.
and the
man.
kids who graduate get free tuition to University of Akron.
And they get bikes, right?
Yeah, they
And
get
free
bikes.
transportation within 2 miles.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with LeBron. Those bikes probably gonna get stolen, but it's all good.
Oh.
Well,
I know. That's
Listen,
sad.
listen. Those
We can
most
keep
of
it
those
real.
bikes are probably gonna be stolen. Just
But
give
he
it a
can
buck.
replace him because he's rich as fuck.
but I do sit here and be like, yo, how they gonna maintain this? Like, it sounds good, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just like I hope they're able to maintain it.
Exactly.
You know, but it's just like I hope that they keep the same energy and the integrity. And not everybody is built for this, though. You know,
You think you just shit because you go to the I Promise school? Give me your fucking bike.
but
I know, right?
But it's a public school, right?
It's a public school, but it's only for 4th and 5th graders, I think.
Okay.
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth.
Third and
yeah.
fourth graders. Third and fourth graders.
I think it should
240
get-
students.
You think it'll get bigger as you
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm saying?
said they would.
Yeah, they're going to expand.
Yeah, they said eventually. I think 2022 was their goal. I think it said up until they want to do it till 8th grade.
Now, I don't want you kids fake being stupid now because not stupid, but
Stupid.
yeah. I don't want you kids to fake act like you don't comprehend because it's for students who are like behind a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
Yeah.
not just like, I feel like they probably looked at the overall situation with kids.
But this class is official because parents got that call they weren't expecting. Like you couldn't have faked it because you didn't know the school was coming.
Yeah.
I'm just saying down the line, don't be like, yo, I need you to fail.
Right.
LeBron gonna call us.
Exactly.
Right.
We'll get you in.
But then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder
Free
how
bike.
admission will go moving forward, though. Like, is it going to be on
Yeah.
some like a lottery pick type situation? Because then
It
that's
got to
like,
be based off a test, some type of exam or something that you got to take and get a particular score and say, okay, well, this kid, I don't know, because niggas can flunk that shit on purpose. Who knows?
right.
Now, you can't
exactly.
flunk multiple choice on
Yeah.
purpose.
But you
No
don't know.
way.
But how do you know they did it on purpose though?
I'm just saying,
Right.
just answer anything. Shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if you did it on purpose.
or
You might.
you just
Might
Don't
not know
Yeah,
shit.
that's
You
hard.
might
Yeah.
you might flunk it, and I might think you too dumb for LeBron James to school. Like, yo, you really need something else. So don't try to cheat the system because you just don't know what's going to happen with
Maybe
it.
they shooting
Yeah.
between like a 50 to 65 percentile, like score average or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I would just hope that it
I don't
doesn't
know.
turn into a situation because like in Philadelphia they have like the charter schools, and I feel like the original, like maybe hopefully the original reason why they were created was to, like, you know, provide an alternate option, you know, better education, yada yada. But now they have like a lottery pick system where it's like it's not even a matter of being randomly selected. It's like who you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
you can
pretty
have
much.
kids that, like, how do you regulate that? We have a bunch of kids who might truly be qualified, but because of space or budget or whatever, like how are they going to regulate, admissions moving forward and keep that sustainable?
I tell you what, when you dealing with humans, they
Ain't
gonna
shit
fuck it up.
ethical.
yeah, they
right.
find
Ain't
a
nothing
way.
ethical.
Yeah.
They find a way.
They
Eventually,
will.
people gonna start paying to get
Right,
in.
yo,
Exactly.
yo, Richard,
Exactly.
get my son in there.
Right, exactly. I know
Yeah.
the vice principal. I know the whoever.
Nah, man,
the
Richard been to
integrity of the
juvie
whole-
2 times. No. Send his ass around the corner to PS 112.
Right. Hello. Okay.
So that's what's up, man. We applaud. I don't.
Definitely.
You know what?
yes.
How do you give us some claps? Man?
Yeah.
Give us some claps. I'm bugging right now. A standing ovation for LeBron James, the king.
It's interesting what I know. People say that it's not celebrities' responsibility to
Ooh,
take care of us
man.
and all that, but I'd be very interested to see what other celebrities start doing. Because I mean, they follow each other doing every fucking
Yeah,
thing else.
they
Why
do.
not follow that?
Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? LeBron is probably the greatest off the court NBA role model in NBA history. Like, the man ain't missed a step in 15, 16 years.
No
Like,
scandals.
It's his game, though.
That's true.
Like people
he
don't
hasn't
like.
done anything
I know, but
wrong.
people don't like the flopping, the crying.
Yeah,
People.
he's a bit of a crybaby.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
he's not personality wise. He like on the court. I'm not a fan of his. I mean, he's the best player to ever do
Right.
it.
See, we
Like,
know that, but then you be like, well,
Now you're just looking for something wrong. Well, I don't like that nigga because he flopped. Everybody
that's
flopped.
the story.
No, he-
Everybody
he-
flops.
Come on, he cried.
Manu
about every
Ginobili
play.
is the worst flopper of all time. I don't hear nobody throwing his name in the hat or the
I
worst
don't.
fucking
Nobody
floppers.
watches San Antonio games.
That's that's
don't
what
know
I'm
that.
saying.
Shit, that's like watching chess. Like I'm watching that shit.
It's just because it's LeBron. It's just because of LeBron.
I
People want to
hear you.
find something bad to say about somebody so goddamn great.
I think that him building this school kind of escalates his greatness to me.
Right.
'Cause-
Absolutely.
I agree.
Because before we were born, Muhammad Ali was out here doing his thing in and out the ring, and his actual boxing record isn't the best, but it was what he did outside the boxing ring that allowed him to say, because he said he was the greatest.
Muhammad Ali like 56-5?
Yeah, but his last fight, he quit on the stoop. Like his last 3 fights, he was fighting for money, so he looked at horrible. Like
hell yeah,
it's a
let me
lot
get
of,
it back.
All right, but you can't be the greatest if you out of shape, fighting
And losing on purpose.
and losing.
Exactly.
Like he quit. Like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson quit on the stools, huh? But we still love him. That's what I'm saying. So for Muhammad Ali to be called the greatest, and we don't debate that, even though we know he took unnecessary chances in the ring.
He was the people's champ, for sure.
So this is LeBron James' people champ moment to me. Even though he's been married to his wife and has beautiful black children, people seem to forget that. But this is his coming of age, and it did cause a little bit of stir about Michael Jordan and, is he finally, the GOAT? But this puts him up there. Huh?
Yeah.
They're incomparable.
Socially?
He just went a notch above.
Yeah.
Because Michael Jordan wasn't really shit socially.
No,
Publicly, no, but that's not to say what he did or didn't do privately. Now, LeBron's taking that role head on publicly, and he hasn't dropped the ball.
I agree. But just like with the Muhammad Ali thing, you're great because of what the people was able to see you do when you gave us life.
Yeah.
LeBron James has got us excited, even though this is only for the Ohio kids. This ain't for us. But we
Right.
still looking like, yo, that's dope. Why can't other people
My
do
favorite
it?
basketball player ain't been no goddamn school. That's why I don't really like that's why I don't really idolize people, because like outside of the profession,
they
what you
do,
recognize them for,
yeah,
they don't be
exactly.
shit.
For our community.
And
Exactly.
people say you don't have to, but then who else will? Who
Right.
will?
Who has the resources
Yeah.
to do at a platform?
When how many documentaries have we seen where the kids got into selling dope because all they knew was the pimps and the
Yeah.
people on the corner?
Yeah.
Why can't the athletes be the hero? That's all I'm saying. If everybody, like what LeBron James did for his little what he did for Ohio, if everybody else, like I told people, Dennis Rodman is from White City. Imagine if he built a playground or something. It's anything. Just do something. I don't know if he did or didn't. I know Troy Vincent got something around the corner.
It'll
Shout out
get
to Troy Vincent.
vandalized.
Still, we in the hood.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to Derrick Rose. What did he just do? Where's my notes? God damn it.
What D Rose just do?
Hold up. Oh yeah. Derrick Rose, he just launched the Rose Scholarship. It's a program which will give high school students over $400K for college tuition. So Derrick Rose out there doing this
That's
thing.
lit.
That's
I ain't
Shout
know
out to
Derrick Rose
D-Rose.
had that kind of bread
That's
still.
dope.
Oops.
You better be
You know
saving.
what? Shut up.
I ain't got it.
He better be saving.
He better be saving. Shout out to Derrick Rose though, man.
Disrespectful.
Trayvon Martin, let's talk about it. Documentary aired earlier this week, and it kind of sent a few people in an uproar. Me myself, because I'm like, why do they have this
Yeah.
out, man? What do you look? I think he was murdered 6 years ago. Still fresh.
2012.
Yeah.
It doesn't
very
even
fresh.
feel like 6
No.
years ago. It feel like yesterday.
Yeah.
And the murderer is still on the loose,
Bruh, he's still alive.
Still alive.
How?
still doing what he do. So
Yep.
me personally, I didn't understand the purpose of this documentary. It was just going to piss people off. And I actually woke up to people who watched it, and it was like, you know what, Flo, you right. That shit just pissed me
you.
off. Well, does anybody here think that the documentary was needed? Did you-
No, it's
No?
pointless. It's still going on now.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Right, it was pointless because I didn't watch it. Like I intended to check it out, but I fell asleep before I could. But I remember everything that happened with the story. Like I remember how I felt when the fucking verdict came in and that shit
I
said
cried.
not guilty, bitch. I was
Exactly.
mad, dog.
I remember
Like,
I was sitting with my friends. We cried.
that shit
when we
was
watched that shit.
fucked up. That shit
Yeah.
was fucked up, man.
I feel like it's a slap in the face. I feel like it just happened too soon. Like I feel like in this world we're so hyped to have the newest story and have everything like right now. I feel like it was too soon for them to put that together. Now, of course, I feel like something like that needs to be documented because that was a high profile case. So maybe 10 or 20 years from now where we could look back and kind of, you know how they have like documentaries from stuff that happened however many years ago. I just feel like it was too soon. And I didn't watch it because I think it's disrespectful. And I have like the similar sentiments towards like how they reopened the Emmett Till case. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like,
Right.
It's a slap in the face.
Right, come on, man. Like that's a slap in the face. Like, really?
I just feel like if, like, okay, you're reopening the Emmett Till case, but yet you have all these open cases now of black people who've been murdered by the cops that y'all letting walk.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody dead in the Emmett Till case.
Gems.
It's something that happened last week, and they're like, let's open this
Exactly.
Emmett Till case.
How about you
You know what? Let's
reopen
make you
one
guys
last
happy, all right? You know how you feel about Emmett Till after 177 years. So we're going to reopen the book on this one, okay?
Exactly.
I was listening to a podcast called Views from the Seven. I hope I got the name right. And one of the hosts was watching the Mike Brown documentary. I hope I got the name right. It's Mike Brown. That's the guy that
St. Louis.
St. Louis, and he left him in the middle of the ground.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so Mike Brown. So there's actual audio and footage of them explaining, you know, what actually happened. And I'm like, so why do I want to watch that? Because we knew it was BS.
Exactly.
We knew that they
You're
weren't
just going to confirm that it's BS.
Exactly.
right.
Yes,
So
it's
Still do nothing
fucking
about it.
allegedly, the documentary confirmed what we already knew, but it's out there for us to watch. And I tweeted him. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Like, why? I don't want to watch that. Like
I can't. I don't like reliving people's last moments like that. Like,
It's disrespectful.
like that shit is crazy. Like, and for it to be jammed up in this big hoax of an idea, of this big feud between police and black civilians in America is. That shit is kind of tiring and it's redundant. I don't want to watch that. I can flick to the news. I can open up my fucking Instagram and see a video of somebody getting shot for no fucking reason. Like,
Yeah, that
I
shit
understand the
is
tribute to the name, and I kind of respect the fact that of not letting that person's name die. I think it's important to keep those people's names alive, but you know, in a different light. But you don't have to keep replaying their last moments. You know what I'm saying? Let them rest in peace.
now, the OJ trial. I was sitting here thinking that it's like,
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
and I was sitting here thinking, like, how many times are they going to play that over?
Okay.
But that really
No.
didn't affect us, though, right?
Nope.
So is this kind of like how white people feel? I don't know. We can't probably answer that, but
I know.
But
Like,
basically, I have to sit here and think, like, you know, this has been going on for a while because they will replay OJ. Like, they'll make a series.
yeah, 10 times.
They'll make a ESPN documentary, and white people got to watch that. Like, you know the fuck what?
Don't forget.
You know
Don't
what?
you forget
Why do we
it.
have to keep watching this fucker get away with
And the
this?
crazy thing
They
is,
should be locking him up
and the
right
crazy,
now.
and it's like, I don't know if it's backfiring or working, but the more that they play it, you be like, you know what? I think OJ might have did that shit.
Okay, because
Nigga,
I'm
what?
honestly.
The first time I seen that nigga did that shit.
Exactly.
Nah, OJ.
What
ain't
you
do
mean,
that
nah?
shit, man?
Bruh, you fucking out.
But the more they play it,
You must ain't watched none of them documentaries if you think that nigga do that. All it took for me was one time. I was like, yeah, nigga got away
he
with
did
that one.
shit.
They got away with that one.
OJ, he did that shit.
Did that shit, bro.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, that shit is crazy though.
All right.
Too much violence, man.
Yeah.
Try to love somebody.
I did record it. I haven't watched it. I mean, I might watch it, but it's
Watching what, the OJ?
No.
Oh,
Trayvon
listen.
Martin. Listen, I've seen OJ. I've seen
Yeah.
FX series.
But you
I've
can
seen
go
ESPN
on,
series.
You can go on YouTube and get all
It's on Netflix.
information. It's
What,
just a
OJ?
whole bunch of
I think-
videos.
Yeah, the OJ with Cuban Gooding Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't finished watching that. I started watching it, but I didn't finish it. I was like, I know what's happening here.
You good, Kayla?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about college, man.
Man, I love college.
I got this because I was in a meeting at work, and we're kind of like we can't find people to work because you know people really don't have
Credentials.
skills,
Mm-hmm.
but they got that.
Yeah.
We need truck drivers. We need people that's going to do these things. But instead, everybody's running off to college. And what the guy was saying was, college is good, but it needs to be a balance. It needs to be a balance of people who learn how to do trades, and you know, people who go to college. Because when I'm sitting at my desk at work, and you got Faraday or whatever they call it, you got kids coming from college looking to do a job that I'm doing, and I don't have a college education.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But you got that though.
Yeah.
But I just want to ask the question, man. How is college important Is it necessary? Okay, is it necessary, important, or in 2018 going forward? It's like,
I think it's important for particular fields, like certain professions that you may need to go into, that you really need to learn this profession, that you need a degree to get to the top of the mountain for, i.e. like lawyer or doctor or whatever, things of that nature. But college isn't the only way to, if you're trying to get paid, college ain't the only way to get paid, especially in 2018 when nowadays people are creating their own jobs for themselves. But trades are definitely important because you need somebody to do the work. But nobody wants to do the work no more.
Right.
Nobody wants to do the work no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Like, there's nothing wrong with people doing it, and it's rare that you'll find somebody that will get on their hands and knees and put in like hard hours of work. But that's not the direction of work people are looking for these days. People want the relaxing, the most easiest job that they can get. If you feel like going to college will get you an easier job at a higher paying position than just working up the ladder will, then that's what the fuck niggas gonna do. You're gonna accrue a lot of debt in that process, but you figure if you get the position that you want or you stay focused the way you're supposed to, you'll get the job that lands you that good pay so you can be able to take care of yourself. Seldom happens that way, but that's the idea.
Kayla, you got college experience.
I know. Oh gosh. I am half and half. I don't regret going to college. I think it's one of the best decisions I made. When I came home, I actually started college. I had to come home, and then I went back to finish, and actually going back to college definitely saved my life because my life should be very, very different, and it's not. And I know for a fact it was because of me going back to finish. So I'll never completely downplay it, but at the same time, I wish that when I started college, I truly knew what I wanted to do. I think it's strange that in our society we expect 18-year-olds to make decisions that will affect the rest of their lives. Like what I saw myself being at 18, I'm only 27.
Completely different.
It's not the same. I mean, thankfully, thank God it's pretty much still in the healthcare field. But I mean, you have people who will go in as doctors and then they end up graduating with a liberal arts degree. So I really think it's strange that we're expected at a young age to just know what we want to do for the rest of our lives and make these decisions to take out tens of thousands of dollars and just worry about it later and not truly understand, the magnitude of, you're giving that power to 18 and 19-year-olds.
Exactly.
So how are any of us supposed to know what to do? And then if you don't have parents or grandparents that went to college, in their minds, they just want a better life for you. A lot of our parents didn't go to college, so they're like, well, how hard I had to work, yada, yada. I don't want that for you. Go to school, get a good job, blah, blah, blah. Now, with that, like you mentioned, in 2018, in order to make money or be successful, there are definitely different routes to success. College is not for everybody. And you don't have to go to college to be successful. I know people who, I went to high school with, they didn't go to college and they make way more money than me. But now, I have my master's or whatever. I'm working in my field. That's all fine and well. But I definitely wish that I took up, because how they say you should have multiple sources of income. I definitely wish I took up a trade. I wish I knew how to do hair, or I wish I was better with technology, something to just do on the side so that I'm just not reliant on my field, my field of study.
Fucking check.
But I definitely agree that there should be a balance. But I mean, I definitely would never downplay education. Like Fresco said, it definitely depends on what you want to do with your life. I would hope that y'all want y'all doctors to went to school.
I will. Yeah, right. I want to be healed by a doctor who went to school.
You better have did 88 years at doctor school before you do surgery on me, niggas.
I'm kind of with the 50-50 too. I mean, I have my bachelor's, so I don't work. I don't have my master's. I'm okay.
Right?
Look at
no,
her
girl.
I'm
$98,000 in debt. Fuck that master's, low key.
Oh my god.
Right. So I'm 50-50 because I don't regret going to college. I really don't. And I'm just a strong advocate, though, I really think that college, I'm keeping funky with you, is highway robbery. Because
Lord,
I just feel like if you're going to make it a requirement for people to get anywhere in life, in a legitimate position where they can actually save and be good, well off, that you have to have this piece of paper, then how are you going to base it off of if you can afford it or not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it should be a privilege. I feel like I'm all for education. You can't have enough knowledge, but it shouldn't be based on if you can afford it or not.
It's like how they do with healthcare. It's like, is education a right or a privilege?
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
It shouldn't be a privilege. It should be a right. Just like healthcare is.
Yep.
That discussion of access to healthcare, is it a right or a privilege? Should two people who have cancer, one should die just because they can't afford treatment?
Exactly.
Right.
And it's kind of like, in today's age, it's all technology. So everybody wants to create an app or create a Facebook and then go to get billions of dollars. But we don't know how to fix nothing. Around here, and it blows my mind because like I'm not used to it because we just moved around here. But you can see vans parked in driveways of, I can fix your roof. They cut grass, like plumbing. Yeah. So it's like you got guys who go out, and women go out and get regular jobs, and they're making the same amount of money as everybody else, and then they got that side business. But guess what else? They ain't got no debt.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at.
I be thinking about that shit too, man. Like in the family, like, damn, nigga, that ain't, like, I got friends now after so many, different experiences of life. I know people that I can call for particular things, but I'm like, in my actual family, I ain't got no goddamn mechanic. It ain't no electrician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't nobody I can call, like, yo, can you come check my shit out real quick? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And it's like, all right, I got you. And it's like, if slide you a couple bucks for the service, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Blow my,
for real.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of convenience is not available to people. You know what I'm saying? Because people not taking the time to go through this. You know what? Goddamn it, I'm about to become a welder.
And you know what? And you know what?
I just made up my goddamn mind.
And you were saying it earlier about how you twirl in your seat. Like, imagine if you had one of them trays. You could just be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
Let me just go jump out. Let me just go jump off the roof with this.
I twirl in my seat. Oh, goddamn day.
But the problem is, all of our ideas is internet based. Yeah. I need to get popping on YouTube. I need to get popping on Instagram. And it's like, yo, it's a billion of us on there.
Right.
And we fighting each other, like trying to get everybody's views. But if you could use those hands.
I can't go viral, bro. I can't, because I can't do silly shit for the internet.
Yeah, that's strange.
I know.
I can't. I'm never going to go viral because I would never do anything like all that and your feelings challenge shit. I will never do any of that. Never.
Yeah, but do you all want to hear something crazy? These trades, okay, I'm an X-ray tech, Monday through Friday. But these trades, you don't need a degree to be an X-ray tech. But all these trades now, they're now requiring you to get an associate's degree at least.
Wow.
Yeah. Or you still have to get some sort of education
or a certificate.
To learn the trade.
Now, like a certificate was normal, like even for EMT or anything like that. But now they're requiring you to get an associate's now. Again, I feel like it's highway robbery because you have all these people who clearly were successful, grandfathered in, who clearly don't need a degree to do this job. You just need a certification. But it's all about money. It's a business.
Curse the bloody gods.
Yeah.
Amen.
So yeah.
Curse the bloody gods.
I think because my son is 17 and we kind of like been prepping him for college. Aww. And I'm ready to have that conversation with him. Like, because son, like, what do you want to do? And he tells me he wants to be like a comedian. He wants to, do things of that nature. And I don't know if he needs college for that. Mm-hmm. That might be a social media thing, or that might just be something where he grabs a camera and just gets creative on his own. He don't need college, even though college would help because you get software. I mean, you get the classes to teach you. Right. Film. College will help because you get the knowledge on, how to use
the technical stuff, but like the psychology behind.
Because
not even that.
When I record, I put it on auto. I don't know nothing about that camera. Yeah. But college would, further his education on
that too, and it would enhance his networking. It would enhance his network by him doing it on social media and already having social media following, and then doing whatever he's doing in college. That's going to create. He's automatically. It's a group for everything from college. They be the fucking Tube Sock clan. They all gonna be sitting over there in the corner in the cafeteria.
If he's that one though, because if he's not that one, now he just comes home with that. That's what I'm saying.
Right. It all depends on how serious you're gonna take it.
But that's the thing. Everybody wants to take it serious. You still got to be that, Lucky
Gotta have that
Yeah.
it factor.
One,
Have
yeah.
that it
Right.
factor, exactly.
Yeah, like we all like. I mean, you know how many independent podcasters they are, but you know what? It's going to just be a few that just stick out, and you know that's why I was kind of like hot at Spotify. So I'm like, yo, let me get on while it's fresh. It's like every time we get on the platform, Joe Rogan is somebody's already at the top, like it's already
Someone.
paid for. And then you at the bottom. So when they search for you, the podcast, everything else pops up until you spell the whole name out. Like, there should be a platform for independent podcasters only. That's just me, though.
Create it.
I agree.
So, well, somebody created it and it give me some credit.
It's a network already on the way, man. You already started developing the early stages of it.
What's that?
You feel me?
Audio Fam.
The Audio Fam Network.
Yeah.
What's that?
You made it.
I wasn't, but that's not what I was. That's not the thing.
Dumbass answer. I wasn't even.
That
I wasn't
wasn't
calling him a
nice.
dumbass. He cut me off. I'm about to say dumbass answer, not just dumbass. That's pretty
still
rude. I
not
wouldn't have said that.
nice.
I mean, you're pretty rude to me every week.
No, I'm not. I'm being
Yeah, you
myself.
are. Oh, so you're not rude because you're being yourself.
That's true. Yeah, I'm being genuinely honest. I'm not being rude. That's not rude.
boy.
That's just truth.
But we like to play a game called Fresh or Fiasco. And we come up with some topics and you say whether it's fresh,
Okay.
meaning you like it. You tell us why. Fiasco, meaning you don't like it. So,
Okay.
Fresco, you got him?
Yeah. As soon as I look at my notes,
Wasn't ready.
because
So
I ain't
you
look
ain't
at them all
got
day.
'em.
I do got them. Just give me 2 seconds to get them. Okay. Fresh or Fiasco. All of the public schools in France will be removing all smartphones and tablets from the schools. Fresh Fiasco.
I think it's fresh. I mean, granted, we didn't always have tablets and phones when growing up in school,
Damn
so
sure didn't.
I don't really see the need for it. I mean, okay, I know a lot of stuff is technology based, but is it really necessary to teach them I understand certain skills, yes. But like, do they still teach like cursive? Like,
Nope,
like,
they don't. I've asked them.
Damn,
like,
do they still teach cursive in
Exactly.
school?
I don't think
They
so.
have to, yo. Nah, that's
I don't know.
I don't
that's
think they
you know what?
do.
That's kind of crazy. I
don't
never thought
think
about
they
that.
do.
I think it's very fresh. These little niggas need to start putting hands to pieces of paper. They need to. Not too long ago, I remember one day, because my little brothers, they like to draw. So my dad's girlfriend told my little brother that she was like, go get the tablet. We're talking about like pen and paper tablet. This fool is looking for like a tablet, like this type of tablet,
Yeah.
looking all around the house. I don't see the tablet. We're like, Dom, the paper, like the pen,
Oh my
a
gosh.
writing tablet, like that's what you draw.
It's a different
on.
lingo now.
Yeah, like
It's a
it's
completely
crazy.
yeah. That
I
should
say
mean
it's
something
fresh.
completely different.
Yeah.
And I miss the days of when I had to, with a dictionary. Like I remember having to go to the library and pull out the big ass book
Yep.
and know how to alphabetize and know my letters. Nowadays, I got an app on my phone. And I could just type some shit in and look up whatever. Like people have definitely gotten lazy with seeking information.
I mean, I'm gonna say Fiasco
Why? I just need to know.
because y'all two said fresh. To be honest with you,
Fake.
but I'm gonna say Fiasco because times change.
Yeah, I was
Times
gonna say
change.
that.
Everything is based on technology. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many places in the world they're gonna go to. They got to pull out a fucking map, like, help me get across this state.
I'm
Like,
pulling out my iMac. Y'all
You
can
know
pull
what
out
I'm
that. Y'all pull out that joint all you
Google
want.
Maps.
right, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the time that they live in, so they need to learn how to grow up in the time that they're living in. I don't think there's anything wrong with removing it because they just gonna go home and use the shit anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, for actual school purposes, I mean, I believe in moderation. So, like, we was in school, we had computer class. Get them up, let them use their technology during that period or wherever that block of learning is. But they don't need it all day. Well, I ain't shit. I ain't get my first cell phones. Ain't even really start becoming a thing you needed to have until like my damn freshman year at college. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
all through high school, they ain't had no phone. Like, nigga, you had a house phone, and then one of the homies call you, and then you link up with the rest. Like, it was straight like that. So I think they be alright. They still smoke cigarettes though. So so that's cool.
I think it's Fiasco if I'm cool with them taking away, right?
Right.
No,
Fiasco. No, Fiasco. If you don't agree with him, taking it away. Fresh. If you do agree with him, taking it away.
I'm basically just like, they can still have them, but you can just like have all the devices monitored where you can't get on certain sites. They used to do that.
They did.
Like they should like
the
your job,
Macintosh computers just had them blocks. I
right? So why
tried.
can't they do that with the devices? It's like, let them use it for educational purposes, but no Facebook, no Twitter, none of those apps. So like, you ain't got to take it away. Like what we don't want to do is go back into the Stone Age.
Right.
We don't want to say that, but listen, I'm not going back. I'm not opening
That's
a
what I'm
dictionary.
saying. I'm not pulling out no fucking map. Like,
Yo, I remember my stepdad. That shit used to piss me off because my stepdad at the time, he would deliver medical supplies, and I remember like having the maps of like the different counties, and he used to make me like put them next to each other to map our route. Like, where now's when I was in like middle school and like to be like 9th and 10th grade, and it's just like now I could just whip out my phone, Google Maps, bam.
I remember I was driving to a concert one time with my uncle, right? And I'm following the GPS. I'm like, yo, all I gotta do is wait for the bitch to talk through the speaker. We good. So he like, man, y'all niggas, y'all ain't never gonna learn how to get nowhere, because if that shit break down, y'all niggas lost. So he like, yo, we need to get to that bridge right over there. How do we get to that bridge? I said, bro, do you see there's 4 lanes of traffic over here? Because I've been following the GPS and I'm in this lane cruising. Nigga, if we go that way, we're gonna go in a completely different direction. Don't you see we going straight? And that fucking bridge is going east. Like, why would you make me go? Like, no, man, no. Some old niggas just got to get with the times instead of making a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to not to conform. Shit is crazy. Fresh and Fiasco. EA Sports removes Colin Kaepernick's names from Big Sean's song on Madden 2019. Fresh or Fiasco?
Fiasco, trash.
Freaking Fiasco. They out of pocket for that.
Trash.
Fiasco.
Yo,
man.
how disrespectful is that? Yo,
Right.
It's out of
Blatant,
pocket,
like,
yo.
shout out
somebody
to
need to get smacked.
shout out to Big Sean for stepping up to the plate.
Short.
ESPN.
Can they sue them?
Well,
You altering my art?
ESPN said it was a mistake, and they're putting it back on.
Bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
They said it was a mistake. We know it wasn't, but ESPN said it was a
The
mistake.
motherfuckers is in the fucking meeting room like, hey, let's blank this out and see if anybody notices.
Right. Now, does Big Sean get a check for them using his song?
Yes,
Yes,
he
he does.
does.
Of course he does.
Yes, he
Of course
does.
I would.
that's
Didn't he
doing
say
probably.
or I saw people suggesting that he pull his song from the track list, whatever. Can he do that, or is it too late?
Yeah, but what we care? Like, I'm not like, people aren't buying Madden to hear Big Sean. Like, we don't even know what songs is going to be on it.
Right.
But if you're going to have him on it, like, be respectful.
Have my song on there.
Exactly.
Don't be
The correct
you don't
way.
bleed nothing else out.
I think that if Big Sean was to remove his song, I don't think that
Would make a
Make or
a
break it.
difference. Yeah, that wouldn't make a difference.
Would make or break it.
That's a renowned Fiasco, I believe. You said Fiasco, right?
Fiasco.
It's just crazy that they would go to such extremes to try to silence this man. All
Right.
he did was kneel, bro. Like, if he would have took his dick out and pissed on the flag, that'd be like, whoa, bro, you deserve all the shit you get. Well, all he did was kneel.
And then it's a song on Madden, like, we would have known
Exactly.
what he, like, 'cause I didn't hear the song, I don't think. I probably would have got it. Like, people wouldn't even knew.
Right.
But, shout out to Big Sean for...
Shout out to Big
Speaking
Sean,
of-
man.
yep.
Boy.
Oh, is that who posted the video?
That's
It was-
Who made the comment?
He made the song.
Oh,
It was
okay.
his song.
Yeah, I know it was
and then
his
he got
song.
on Twitter, was like, yo, how dare they do that? And then
Wow.
everybody started retweeting it.
Okay.
And once that happened, they don't want no bad press.
No.
So,
Okay.
Fresh and Fiasco. YG's outfit selection.
Motherfucking fresh, okay? That nigga, I like what he's doing because it's different, and he don't give a fuck about what nobody else is saying. And at the end of the day,
Young
he'll
Thug
whoop
was
somebody's
the same
ass in his
thing.
fucking hard bottoms.
No,
I
Young
fucks
Thug
with it.
he's a different situation.
Young Thug is weird.
He is weird.
I don't like Young Thug.
Tell
I can't
me-
understand what
I
the fuck
like
he's
YG.
saying.
tell me about this YG thing. What is he wearing?
Bro,
Fucking knickerboxers.
This nigga wearing Daisy. This nigga wearing Daisy Dukes and Reverend
No
shoes.
Daisy.
Like,
See?
this nigga wearing
They
Daisy
need to be
Dukes.
I'm
and-
going to say that it's a fiasco then.
No.
I'm going to say it's a
Show him,
fiasco.
Taylor.
I would try to
This
bring
nigga
it
wearing
up.
cut off jeans into shorts with penny loafers and a
Oh,
big ass
honey.
overall and a big ass flannel. Like,
I'm going to go fiasco only because
That nigga fly.
when he was in the hood, I bet you he was wearing regular hood stuff.
He still do.
That's not hood.
He just be having short.
I think from the waist up is hood. Because he's still repping.
Oh, because he still got his bandana on. He got his penny loafers, his glitter socks.
From the waist
It just
down.
remind me of like old school, whatever. I don't know what decade that was. When shit would just
it was
they wore
79.
shorts. Yeah, like just old school thug. Like
Yeah,
I'll
but
still
why?
beat your ass in these
Why
penny
can't we?
loafers,
But why
motherfucker.
can't we do that before the record deal? Though it's like we be in the hood with our boxes out, pants hanging low, looking like.
I respect.
He got
I respect the weirdos before they blow up.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
get money and then let me dress fresh
Because I can do what I want because I got money now.
Because just
You
like
know
we
what I'm saying?
said with LeBron James showing the kids a message, these ignorant niggas is on the corners doing ignorant stuff because they want to. The second they get money, now Jeezy want to wear suits. Now this person want to do that. Look, he looks like a fool, man. He looks like a
He
fool.
will beat your ass in them fucking knee high.
No, he's gonna have to take no. YG will have to take those shoes off before he square with
No,
me.
he won't, because you know what? Somebody
He not fighting nobody.
Gangster
He not fighting nobody in them shoes.
Yes,
Kayla,
he will. He
Kayla.
gonna take them shoes off and shove it
They're
up somebody's
slippery.
So what?
So you don't even know the Bruh, hey Fresco. He got to take them shoes off
He
before he
be
square
crip
off with
walking
me.
in them. and
Listen,
everything.
man.
He moonwalk in them penny loafers. That's what he do.
I don't. Listen, I respect. I respect every man's individuality, but if I had a stylist and they came to me with that shit, they fired.
But ain't he older? I feel like he look a little bit older.
They fucking
know
fired.
how old
I don't
he
give a
is.
damn how old he is. You
That
see-
shit fly, yo. I like it.
I like
fucks
YG.
with it. I mean, all these rappers is putting on a fucking persona. I don't give a fuck about whether this nigga a Crip or blood, whatever he is, blood in real life.
I'm not saying he's soft. I'm not saying none of that. I don't like it.
I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the weirdos before they turn weird. I appreciate the weirdos before they blow up and it's like, okay, I can do whatever I want now because I have a following. And I appreciate the regular people too. Like, you don't always have to be doing something weird to get somebody's attention. Like, just be yourself.
Fuck out of here.
Let me
Get this. Come on, man. Nah.
The pose though.
Nah.
The pose is what's fucking me up too.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
That shit fresh, yo. Fuck
Nah.
it. 400.
You want your man to dress like that?
I ain't say all that.
So how's it fired then?
Yeah, huh? Talk to me. Yeah.
You want
This is a situation.
you want your man to dress like that?
Not particularly, but if he is paid like him, I can accept.
Ah.
Sell out. That's what I heard.
Accept that. Like,
400.
Sell out. That's what I
That
heard.
is fly.
Goddamn.
I like that. It's different. I think it's cool.
So if the nigga was broke and he dressed like that, you wouldn't fuck with him? That's what I heard.
I didn't say I.
No,
would
that's
fuck
what she
with YG.
said.
Oh.
I mean,
that's a negative.
Oh my god! Holy
You do
shit.
not get a pass
Son.
on
I
that.
love the sock.
Why not?
I'm here for the
Because you-
Why doesn't the man who's naturally that way, because that's who he is, as opposed to someone who's just turning into that guy?
Well, if that's who he is, but if that's a different story. But if he's just trying to put on a persona, like, oh, I want to dress like this now, then that's a negative.
That's what this nigga doing.
No, I don't know.
I'm confused.
How do you know that he was he not dressing like this? But when he came in the game,
I'm just saying.
No, absolutely not.
I'm just saying. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson,
Hold on.
if
He
you're a
got
fan
on
of Michael
one.
Jackson, be a fan of Michael Jackson while you gang banging.
This nigga got on a one pinstripe pant leg and a solid pants leg.
with the fucking.
That's funny as
with a
hell.
Flat button down.
That's
That
fucking
shit fresh.
Hey, yo, that's this week's fresh fiasco, man.
That shit is fresh.
with the red bandana,
Bruh,
he got
I
the
would-
he's still repping.
Oh my god, my grandfather wouldn't wear pants like that. Man.
That's pretty bad.
So we
That's
about
crazy.
to pay some bills real quick. We'll be right.
BRB.
But the broke nigga can't get no love, man. It's wild out here, man.
We're the hosts of a new podcast called Just the Tips, a memoir. I'm Joe.
I'm Chuck. We just two young men out here slanging these memoirs.
Like crack.
We out here teaching you how to be a man, and we just dropping a variety of knowledge to you, one topic at a time.
Check out our website at memoirs.men.
Damn, that shit's fire.
And on that site, you can catch our YouTube,
Damn.
Twitter,
Oh God.
Facebook, fire, Instagram, we there, Snapchat,
Oh God.
Tinder, So if you like what you heard, you can follow us on Google Play and on iTunes.
I'm Chuck. He's Joe. And this is Just the Tips of Memoir.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get into the interview portion and start, discussing why I brought Lindsay here today.
Hey.
So, Lindsay, you already introduced yourself. Do you want the people to follow you on social media or no? Okay. Tell them where they can find you on social media first.
You better want them to find you on social media.
Yourself and like the business page.
Okay. So you can follow me personally. Actually, I never remember my hashtag. So my handle.
Girl, how should I know her own thing?
My personal one, I never know.
It's Linsloo.
Linsloo, but do I have a number?
No, underscore.
Okay. Underscore. Linsloo. Underscore. That's LOU.
And it's LINDS.
Yes, that's
LOU
correct.
underscore.
However, more importantly, I would love you to follow my meal prep page, which is LJ's Meals. LJMEALS.
Damn, my dumb ass was reading this. I'm just saying, like,
what? Oh my god, that's an L, not an I.
I'm sorry.
So LJS
I'm sorry.
Meals.
Yes, LJ's Meals.
All right, so tell them about the name change.
So that
The name changed. What was it before?
LJ's.
And now it's what?
Aventurine.
Oh.
Yes, me and Kayla have partnered up.
Oh.
So we are going through a whole rebranding, and that involves the name change. So we went with Aventurine, which is
dope.
Thank you.
But it's funny how people they get into the independent game now. It's fuck work. So
right.
That's how.
But no,
which explains her. I'm ready to quit this shit.
Right. But no, like, what happened when I was like at the call center job that like I really, really hated. Like that job was affecting my health. I hated that job. My
pain.
Right. When I was at that job, I started writing, and I remember like I had the idea in my mind. I wanted to eventually have like a healthy corner store. So, you know how we had, in Philly, we have all these corner stores, all these Chinese stores, all these poppy stores, all the delis, this and that. I was like, I wanted to eventually do a black owned store where of course you offer your regular, I guess, quote unquote, bodega store items, but then instead of having all this fried food, offer healthy food. So I started thinking about that in like October, November of last year. I had shit written up and everything. Then I started speaking to my dad. My father's a chef and his girlfriend is a chef. So then,
hey, Kayla, wait a minute. Lindsay, continue.
You asked me a question. Let me finish.
I didn't ask you a question, actually.
No, go ahead.
Well,
how it transpired.
Right,
okay.
yeah, so because it all comes together. So my dad, never mind. Anyway, so we named the business, cut that part out. So we named the business Aventurine. Actually, because first we had something else meant, it was UPrep. But we started asking people like what they felt like when they heard UPrep. A lot of people said that it sounded like something linked to college. So we didn't want that. Yeah. So with Aventurine, Candace.
Yeah, my sister, she's really into like crystals and everything like that.
Shout out to Candace.
Shouts to you. So I asked her like what stone would be like good. Like I don't really know anything about all that, but she had said that this stone, Aventurine, is a stone of opportunity, luck, wealth, and it's just pretty much that's what it vibrates at, as they like to
so
say.
we were like, oh well, opportunity, like we want this to be an opportunity to not only become successful, make money, yada yada, but also an opportunity to provide healthy meals for people and to introduce the idea of meal prep to different populations, because I feel like meal prep, I don't want to say it's a white person thing, because it's definitely not. I feel like a lot of people of color have like misconceptions about like eating healthy and like portion sizes and stuff. So I feel like it's definitely an opportunity to like educate people and like show people that eating healthy doesn't have to be nasty. Like you're allowed to season your vegetables. So definitely an opportunity for a lot of things to transpire. So we really felt that the name Aventurine
spoke to that.
Yeah.
I be meaning to meal prep, but just like me and amongst other people, it's like we be busy.
It's time consuming.
Yeah.
It is.
What's the average?
What's
like an average amount of time to like meal prep? Like how much time should it be taking max?
when I meal prep for other people, it's pretty much like an 8-hour shift, you can kind of say.
Literally.
Like, it's like
Wait, one more time?
almost, you can equivalent,
I got you.
it to
Uh-huh.
a 8-hour shift.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because I usually start about 9:30 in the morning, and then this is meal prepping for other people though. Myself, it obviously is shorter,
Right.
but I start about 9:30 a.m. and then go till about 5:30. So
Yeah, because when we did it, I helped last week. We started a little bit later. We started like 11, but I didn't get home until 11 o'clock at night almost.
yeah, because that's we deliver. So after we meal prep, we then deliver.
So how long has this been going on? How long have you been doing this?
For myself, I started in November 2017. And then I eventually started to meal prep for other people, I say about February 2018.
That's a dope ass idea, man.
And so it started because when I was meal prepping for myself, I was getting a lot of questions at my job for people interested, saying, I would love that, but I just don't have time, because they were asking, like, how long does this take me? Would I do it for them? So I'm like, yeah, I don't mind doing it for other people. So
That's a strong hustle. Yeah, so after the show, we're going to talk. I need some food. Actually, I've been having this problem. I was just telling y'all last week or the week before that I got my 30 body is telling me shit is different. Like, shit is real different now. I can't keep eating the same shit, because like a couple hours later, I'll be like, no.
Catch up.
Stomach being knots. I'll be ready to die on the spot. I'm like, yo, I got to figure out a way to, you know what I'm saying, kick that or so. And I feel like dieting will be one of those ways. So this meal prep shit about to be lit.
And honestly, like, I don't even like to use the term dieting, because it's more like just changing. It's just eating better, honestly, because it's like you don't have to cut your portions or anything like that. You just kind of do swaps. You know what I mean? Like, instead of having all potatoes, maybe you could swap it out for sweet potatoes, or you could swap it out for something, a healthier option. But it doesn't have, like Kayla said, I'm just trying to erase the misconception that eating healthy has to be, unseasoned salad and just you hungry all the time.
I put dressing on my salad, and I know I ruined the salad when I put the dressing on there, but I don't care. I cannot.
I need dressing on my salad.
I cannot eat a dry.
No, I can't
salad.
either.
I have to have meat in my salad. I can't do just the leaves.
Yeah, I need chicken of some sort.
Something,
I need some sort of chicken in my salad B. Not that I eat that many, but go
ahead. Why'd you ask me to be your business partner?
So
that's a good ass question.
What is that supposed to mean? Fuck you.
Well, honestly, Candace, shouts to you again, my sister. She gave me the idea because I was looking for a partner, because it got to the point where it was getting too much for just me, because I couldn't do everything and not make any mistakes, because I was just doing it all by myself. But my boyfriend was helping me. Shouts to you.
Shout out to him.
Shout to you. However, it was for the majority of the stuff I couldn't do alone. So I was looking for a partner, but she was pretty much like warning me, like, be careful, because you want somebody you can trust and rely on. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who, I could do that. And then she gave me, what about Kayla? Like, because I know Kayla has a health background, and she's very knowledgeable. And I know one thing about my cousin: she is a hustler. Okay, and when she puts her mind to something, it gets done. And I know she's reliable. So I mean, honestly,
hater, you hear that? You sounded like my current employer fucking hating on my shit. Continue, cuz. Tell him, cuz.
She was the perfect candidate. I'm gonna just say that. Like, there was no reason why shouldn't she? Honestly.
I'm still not convinced by that reply.
So matter of fact, we don't want your business. You was going to talk to us afterwards about that meal prep shit though.
No, I was talking to her.
How far do you deliver out?
You a hater.
We do all of Philadelphia and Delaware County.
Okay.
But we're expanding. Like, we don't really limit exactly on mileage. Like, we still deliver to Conshohocken, because it's not that far from.
So y'all get your bang for your buck though, like. Like the traveling and like, so there's never like, oh man, we got to drive 10 miles. The money that we're getting for this isn't worth it. That's not the
What's
case.
the delivery charge?
We do have a minimum of $25.
We thinking about raising it though.
$25. Oh, 20. I did see that $25.
Yeah,
right,
that's
right.
a minimum delivery. However, we never had a case where it's like they're ordering exactly $25. You know, I've never had that. I'm sure that it may come up, and then we can revisit it then. However, I don't like to bang people over the head with pricing, only because I feel like everything in this whole country is, if it's healthy, it's expensive. If it's fast food and unhealthy, it's cheap, dirt cheap. So it's like I hate that, because I don't feel like, again, healthy.
It's a passion.
Exactly.
Like,
it's not.
the money's going to come.
It's not a privilege. It's a right.
The money's going to come, but you know what? Let me help out people, because I'm doing what I love to do, and I stress that a lot, man. We got to do what we love to do and make money for it.
Exactly.
And eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive. It's just a matter of knowing where to go to buy your food. But a lot of people don't know that, or they don't have ready access to it. Like,
I'm one of those people I don't know.
Right. Or there might be a fresh grocer or a produce junction, whatever, down the street. But if it's 5 miles down the street and you don't have a car and there's no bus that runs down your street, how you going to get there?
So what are y'all prepping? Like, what is in these dishes?
So it varies. We try to keep variety.
Yeah. We're working on that, though. That's why she has me as a business partner, because from week to week, we alternate the protein. That was the main thing we wanted to alternate.
Gotta have a protein.
Yeah, we alternate that.
Like, for now, we only offer one protein a week, but eventually, you know, we want to expand. So we want to offer like all the protein except for pork. We don't do pork. It's not being cooked. Period.
I'm good with that.
With a capital T.
Yes, at the end. But yeah, so for now we'll do like one type of protein a week. It's always like a meal of the week, a salad of the week.
I was gonna ask that.
A couple like flavor parfaits and fruit bowls.
Yes, exactly. And we swap between chicken, shrimp, salmon.
I'm about to place my order, man. Fuck
we're
the
about
bullshit.
to start doing beef.
Yes, we're gonna start doing beef.
And then there's some seasonal items.
Beef for what?
Like
flank steak,
like slice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then we'll have like
we have
seasonal
turkey
items.
meatballs too. We do turkey products.
Yeah.
So
damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah. So this is meal prep for the customer is buying for the week.
They don't have to.
They don't have
because
to.
it very you never know what people's schedules are. So I have some clients who buy for 3 days. They buy 2 salads, or they'll buy 3 meals, 3 salads, because that salad will be their lunch, the meal will be their dinner for those 3 days, because they may only have 3 days of work. So, it varies.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of like being able to order individually versus like having to order, I guess, in like packages.
Yeah.
Because like I said, everybody's lifestyle is different.
Right.
And everybody has different needs. I know for me, after a while, I get sick of eating the same shit.
Exactly.
So that's why, a lot of times people make that mistake with like meal prepping for themselves. They'll make one thing. They'll make, your protein, your broccoli, your rice, and then you're eating that 5 days a week. After day 2.
You don't know my life. Yo, I will throw some chicken breasts in the oven and then some brown rice. By Wednesday, I'm like, man, this shit tastes like nothing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, we're here to say that, you can jazz it up. Like, you can swap out different vegetables. You can swap out your protein. You can season your protein differently. Like, you can kind of eat the same thing, but you can season it differently so that it tastes like something completely different, so you don't get bored. Because that's another thing. It's very easy to get bored eating healthy. But then with eating healthy, you get sick of eating the same shit, so you either fall back on eating unhealthy or it forces you to try different foods.
Exactly.
Yo,
most niggas is gonna go straight to the man. Let me get these Swiss rolls. I done had chicken breast for 2 weeks straight, nigga. Where's the garbage at?
And that's where I mess up at, because I'll be on my chicken breast. I'll be on my chicken breast broccoli thing, and then I get so fed up with it, and I'm like, yo, let me go to Anthony's, and I get the large pie, and I just blew my whole week.
Right.
Exactly.
I was doing good Monday and Tuesday.
You don't want to waste your time, so we try to provide so many different options, so you don't get messed up. Like, you could switch it up. And our salads, by the way, do come in mason jars. They're all mason jar salads.
Yo, this sounds like a very profitable business. Like,
it can be.
Quit right now, Kayla. Like, y'all, the bread is dead.
We have to fund our startup costs, though.
Yes, that is true.
Okay. Right, because you just can't go get a loan, right? Like this.
No, you gotta have a business plan. We gotta work on that.
Exactly.
So that's definitely one of our like immediate action plans.
Exactly.
We actually have a phone conversation scheduled next week for like management, like how to do a business plan, like social media marketing. Speaking of social media, I have Jay. Shout out to Jay Omega from the Officially Street podcast. He's working on our logo now, and he actually sent me like a draft of it yesterday, and it's fucking banging. So shout out to him. We're tweaking that now, finalizing that. So probably by next week, sometime next week, we'll have the official name. The official logo. So we'll be able to move forward with officially changing the name on like social media, because that was like the main thing that's holding us up.
The beautiful part is Philadelphia is a big, they listen to our show like one of our biggest markets.
Yes.
So hopefully listening to this show, they can follow you on the gram.
Yes, the gram. We're also on Twitter. I just made a Twitter page because Lindsay don't know how to fucking work Twitter.
Don't.
Yo, that amazes me. Like
don't.
People, Twitter is it.
Yeah,
but how
Twitter
can you
really is.
You just comment on your every move? Is that what?
You don't have
It's not. You don't have to say anything.
Right.
You say what you want.
I think you really got to follow interesting people. Like if it's just you and you be like, "Ma, what a wonderful day we're having," and it doesn't get a retweet, you might feel rejected. I've seen it.
I've seen it. You've seen it or you felt it?
I've seen it. But if you actually follow some interesting people, it's like, and then you will get mad that Twitter is actually free because it's so much good stuff on it.
Right, and then
it's so funny.
So maybe I need to make
you can
fun.
engage in conversations as well. It's not just about talking about what you're doing for your day, but you might see someone talking about a particular topic.
Okay.
And you might want to share your opinion on it. And then you jump in the loop with you know what I'm saying? You tweet back like, bitch, fuck you. You don't even know what you're talking about. It ain't like that around here. Nigga, we nice.
And not saying that they will, but it's like the easiest place to get in contact with a celebrity. Like sometimes they reply to you. Like if somebody bugging, and you be like, yo, what the fuck, Tyrese? He might just say, he might just reach out to you like, hey, fuck you, homie. Something like that.
Give me back my
bike, like 10,000 retweets, and now you got all these random people.
And then you go viral, and then now the company is about to blow up.
Right. So I'm working on getting more followers on Twitter. Shout out to everybody that followed the Twitter page.
Yes,
y'all are loyal, and people who've been interacting with the Twitter and the Instagram. And then working on the Facebook page too. Facebook just gets on my damn nerves, but you got to do it.
But you know what? Just use your hashtags. All the social medias is getting on. Well, just Facebook. My bad. Facebook and Snap. I'm just like kind of over it. But as long as we're using our hashtags, so get the best hashtags. Like find them, Google it. Like what hashtags work.
Yeah.
And once you put it out with them hashtags, people would just find you.
Yeah, I realized that Lindsay did a good job with that because again, I'm not the best with social media. So Lindsay is the one that got that together months ago.
Trial and error.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, facts. Definitely trial and error. Let's see. So the other media plans of action, we mentioned the name change. We got to get our licensure and all that. The LLC, yada yada. So
the part that everybody skips, right?
Yes, which we don't want to do because we want to be legitimate.
Yeah, and I don't have time for some hating ass bitch to
come doing scoop your brand.
Right. I wonder if, speaking of that, if we were talking about that on our way here, do we have to like trademark the name because I don't want nobody to try to steal our shit.
We don't. Well, the logo.
Yeah, the logo. Yeah, I don't know if that's like necessary.
I think it is, people, because somebody could take it.
Yeah, they could
come out with another logo.
Yeah, same name.
And if it's not trademarked, people, God forbid, somebody actually sold our logo.
But what about What about social media though? Like, let's say you guys don't do the trademark, but it's documented that you've been doing this longer than that person that has.
If it ain't trademarked, then there ain't nothing you can do about it. You gotta have that shit trademarked.
I actually thought that. I thought that. It's like, yo, you stole that from me. I got proof. Look.
But I got a trademark first. You ain't handle your business right.
I got it trademarked, though.
I guess that's something I got to add to the list because we used to talk about trademark, the LLC, and then like the serve safe thing. So like an event that, well, also with LLC, but an event that someone were to eat it, God forbid, and get sick because whatever. We're not dirty, but whatever. We would want to be protected. And, just have like I said, in case a hating ass bitch see that we're doing our thing and wants to call the health department to try to get us shut down. It's like, nah, we already got our papers. We're legit. Check out our space. It's clean. Fuck out my face.
So You don't need to quit that job anytime soon, Kayla.
Exactly.
Y'all need the money.
We gotta wait.
It ain't
We
time
gotta
yet.
ways to go.
But that's why we want to work on like our business plan and everything so that we can attract investors and get funding, because I feel, and that's another thing that's lacking in the Black community a lot of times, like those skills to create a solid business plan, because, you know, investors aren't trying to hear a dream. Our investors aren't trying to hear an idea.
They want a plan.
They need facts. They need
Drop those gems.
demographics.
They want to see
How am I getting my money back?
right, basically.
Right.
How am I making my money?
I don't care about your dream.
Right. So, yeah, we definitely want to have our shit together. And it's going to take time. I mean, I know we're not going to be one of the top meal prep businesses like next month. It will take a couple years, but that's the part of the beautiful grind. When you like
Part of the
what you're
grind.
doing.
And that's the crazy part, because nobody never shows the grind. Like, by the
No.
time you see Black people, they already
Everybody
done
already made it.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't even know how hard it was to get there. I think that's why
Exactly.
people quit, because they like, hey, this is supposed to be easy.
Yeah, they think it's microwave.
So is this it? Is this what you want to do? This is your thing.
I mean, it's definitely a passion of mine.
Okay. Do you have
Right.
another passion?
Besides X-ray, I love my job.
Okay.
I absolutely love X-ray, but I love being able to try new recipes. I love.
I'm
doing
interested. I'm hungry
prepping,
for real.
all
Like,
that.
I want
So this tandem definitely works, because Kayla's into the health
Exactly.
and you're into the cooking. So y'all put that together. You got healthy cooking, and then you meal prep for the people, because let's face it, we work.
Yeah.
We got kids to pick up.
Oh, we lazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
We work. We got kids to pick up. Fresco's
Tired
lazy.
after working a long
And by the time you
day.
get home, it's 7:30.
Yeah.
Why not put in one of them meals that's prepped? I like that. I like that a lot, man. I would definitely be at my weight limit, my goal, if I had.
What's your
my
weight
meal
goal,
prep.
bro?
I think I'm supposed to be about
Why
225.
you make that? Why you? I asked you that question. Kids like,
I think I'm supposed to be like 25 pounds less than what I am.
That's it. That's all you gotta lose.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
You're a man. If you think about losing weight, you'll do it.
That's true.
I'm a woman. I think about looking at a cookie and I gain 50 pounds.
Don't
Like,
sex shame me. I just wanted to say that.
it's definitely easier for men to lose. Well, it's definitely easier for
No.
men to lose.
Men have a hard time losing stomach fat. Women have a hard time losing thigh fat. It's all the same. We
What?
have a hard
No,
time.
It's not. Women have trouble losing stomach fat. Exhibit A. Like what?
What are you doing? Are you working out?
We're not gonna talk about that. We're
Okay,
talking about
yeah.
This episode, we're not
Yeah, okay.
on work. Even when I
Alright.
was working out, it was still a
All
struggle.
right.
oh, why don't y'all go into business together? While you do
Yeah.
your working out shit on IGTV, you can also promote their
And
meal
then I
prep
showed them
meal.
what I'm eating after
Yeah,
the workout.
yeah.
Hey,
Huh?
hey.
Look at
Now
that.
we
Look
talking.
at that. And you,
Cut you a little
and you
check.
pay me for being the promoter.
I knew it was
Fuck
coming.
outta here.
Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, what part does he play in this? I knew it was coming.
Listen, you remember in life when Martin was mad that Can't Get Right got out of jail, but he didn't get a pardon because he helped him work on his baseball swing? That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh, yeah. You won.
What about
So-
me and Ray? I didn't see our names in that pardon.
So the baseball professionals came and got Can't Get Right. Marv was like, hey, yo.
I ain't see our names in that fucking pardon blocker. So yeah, that's that kind of thing.
We could definitely, like, this is definitely a beautiful thing, man. I definitely could
Thank
use
you.
that, because
You heard it here first.
I still got chicken in the refrigerator that I just kept forgetting
You
to.
know what?
I
My
kept
sister
forgetting.
does
I kept
that.
forgetting.
It's gonna go
Because I
bad.
bought it. I bought 2 packs of chicken breasts, made 1 pack, and I was good. And I actually forgot to make the other pack. So, and knowing me, because I didn't freeze it, it's going to go bad sometime soon. So I just wasted a whole pack of chicken.
Check on.
Gosh.
My little sister always do that. I'd be like, Amber, stop fucking wasting food.
It happens. We got any more questions?
Last question, where do you see, well, second to last question, where do you see the business 5 years from now?
I would love to have storefronts, because I would love for it to be more accessible instead of just delivering to people on the day I prep. So I would definitely want to keep the freshness of it, but if people can just walk in and pick up or
I want this.
exactly. Like, I'm granted, I don't want to be McDonald's. Let's get that straight.
Facts.
Okay?
Facts.
I don't want to be McDonald's. But
Place an order. And,
Yes.
you know, like a day or two, you can get your shit.
yeah, convenience is definitely I'm trying to work on.
I also want to be able to deliver like to other states.
That would be
because
awesome.
It's so many people that I know that reach out to me, but they don't live in Philly, or they don't live they live too far. They might be not that far away, but they're too far for us to deliver on a Sunday when we got all to run around and do in the city.
In 5 years, y'all should be able to connect with people that share your passion, and y'all teach them the recipe, and y'all can have people in Jersey, like certain parts of areas, like
That'd be dope.
yeah, it's
That'd
like,
be
hey.
dope.
So this way, because
Locations.
I really don't know, like I don't know y'all bread, how much money y'all make, but let's say I wanted something. You're not taking that trip for me, from where you coming from, right?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So Kayla's like, she want to
halfway,
but Kayla like she want to go from
halfway.
state to state. It was like, you're not. I don't think the money is going to add up to that.
It's
Like,
not. It would in that case it wouldn't be worth it. Now, unless you ordered like
Oh,
A bulk,
you know
big ass
for your
bulk
family
order.
for the week, then I'll
Exactly.
take that trip.
Right.
exactly.
I'll do custom orders now.
So it depends.
I do too.
Right.
Okay, that's what's up, man. This is
So
that's actually
we're open
dope.
to definitely open to negotiation. That's another thing. Eventually, we want to expand and like to like the gyms and things like that and advertise.
Definitely.
But before we do that, we got to get our papers right.
You definitely got to. The gym is definitely the place because, like I say, most people that go to the gym they work. So then after work, you go to the gym about 2 hours, and I'm telling you, they reach for the first thing that they can grab because it's already late in the evening.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
And every gym that you see, there's always a McDonald's or something around it.
Or
Like
a
they,
Wawa.
Across
they,
the street,
they do that
or
purposely.
Wendy's.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
always something.
They do. They're literally across the street from my gym is a McDonald's and an Arby's. So
Mm. Yo,
Yeah, that
across the
helps.
street from my gym is Applebee's, Wings to Go, McDonald's,
Wings to go.
Carvel's.
Which one do you smell first when you walk out the gym?
Exactly.
The first thing you see is McDonald's.
No, which one do you
'cause that
smell
yellow
first?
art,
yeah,
they
that's
did it
all
on
I'm saying.
purpose. That yellow thing
Uh-huh.
sticks out at you. That's the
No
first
matter
thing you
where.
see. Yeah. You're going to see that yellow art first.
All right. Last question. Okay, yeah. Plug the social media again for it.
Yes, LJ's Meals. That's LJSMEALS.
And that will be changing soon. But
That
by
will
that
be
time,
changing
y'all
soon.
won't even recognize it.
But
'cause
still
y'all
follow.
already be following.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have
That
the
is
name
the
of the
handle.
we're going to have the name in the show notes. So you guys can just click on it. Please support. We black. We proud.
Yes, black
We're
owned.
gonna make this
Say
happen,
it
man.
loud.
You want to eat healthy, don't you? Y'all want to stop taking them pills, man. Eat healthy.
I do.
You ain't got to pop 1,000 pills, man. Eat some chicken, some broccoli, some salmon. You know what I'm saying?
Eat to live.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
can take care of ourselves, man.
You don't have to diet. Don't have to diet.
Yeah, you can
change your lifestyle.
You can still eat as many calories. You can still have 3 meals. You know, you can
With
still
snacks.
snack. You can still
Yeah.
snack. You know, like I pulled up the Burger King the other day. Y'all gotta listen. They putting the calorie count out there for y'all. They got this one burger meal with 1,500 calories.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
That is disgusting.
For
Exactly.
some people, that is the only meal that they can eat
That's
that
a
day.
shame.
Y'all gotta count them calories, man.
Yes.
After you eat. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
So yeah,
Completely killed the premise of the whole interview, right?
It's fucked up.
so we definitely appreciate you coming.
Thank
Meal
you
prepping.
for having
Thanks
It's
me.
for
him.
having us.
Seriously, you guys are awesome.
Oh, we appreciate you, Kayla. Thanks for bringing the guests through. Like
Kayla
you said, it's a
always
little
brings dope
different. Yeah,
guests.
Kayla.
Kayla
yeah.
brings dope guests. People be having things going on. I appreciate the guests that Kayla brings through.
How was it? Were we okay?
Oh, y'all were banging.
Okay, all right, we
Told
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah.
y'all were
Fine.
so chill.
Lizzie was so nervous. I'm like, girl, you'll see. It's like literally just having a conversation.
That's
about
all it is.
That's all
Yeah.
it
what's in
is.
front of us.
And when you hear this episode, you're gonna be like, "Yo, this sounds better than because it's dope live, but it always sounds better after because you're just here talking.
Yeah.
You might be a little hot, you might be a little uncomfortable because you're sitting straight up. But then after you drop, you be like, you know what? It's pretty dope, man. I want to do that again.
Swag.
I would
facts.
definitely do it again for the record.
Definitely. Oh, we gonna keep in touch.
record.
Yeah, we gonna keep in touch.
As the
This meal
business
prep thing, I
grows,
need this.
as the business grows, and you expanding with your entrepreneurship, you come through and share more moves that you got going on.
Yeah, definitely. And y'all got something good going on here too.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
y'all
you.
got
Much
really
appreciated.
Oh, look at this! Look at this black glove and
Black
entrepreneur
glove.
stuff. Everybody,
are
we listen.
family.
We all tired of working for the man.
Okay.
Facts.
That is fair. Over it.
So this was episode 97, man. I'm Fall 700.
Wow, 3 episodes. To
Three
3
away from
episodes,
100, man.
100, man. Crazy.
Yo, should we reach out to people and get? I think we just did that for
Reach out in
episode.
touch.
I think we just did that for the last year.
Your 100.
It'd be like the same
For the
people.
1 year episode.
Yeah, but last year we did the year anniversary and we had people call in or leave us congratulations. So it's kind of like to do it the same thing. It'd be like the same people though. That's why I kind of really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it though.
We'll figure it out. It might be kind of like the same thing. Maybe we can figure something else.
Because like we
something
just
else
did
to
it
tribute.
last year. And we just had a live show. So we got love for
That
the
is
people.
dope.
They love us. I just, But yeah, this episode 97, man.
Episode 97 Podcast Brothers. Holla at your boys.
Bye. Bye.
We're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers.